Hopefully you can hear me. I don't know if this what's going on here, but I don't want to be involved in videos where a bunch of ghost accounts or weirdo accounts or whatever are happening. I don't get it. That's the second time, third time that's happened to me when I've tried to do a live. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. If it happens anymore, I'm not going to do any more lives. So I'm doing a vertical. No, is that vertical? Yeah. Yeah, it's vertical. It wouldn't be diagonal because I'd have it like this. And I've done horizontals. I'm doing a vertical live so I can read these better. Got the better glasses on. So if anybody says anything, I'll be able to read it. We're going to try this live and see if maybe this one works better. I don't know how those other lives get hijacked, but it's very interesting. I tried to play around talking to the last one. Didn't work out. Playing around with the people that were on there was hilarious. I'm not exactly sure how that happens, that you get hijacked like that. Pretty hilarious. So I don't know if that's actually going to be on my timeline. Whatever. So we're going to try it again. We're going to do it now. How's everyone's evening going? Nobody's watching, so I'm talking to myself. A lot of times that is what I'm doing, is talking to myself. So I see somebody's on there. Hopefully that is not somebody named Mohammed living in the Middle East. Is your name Mohammed? No, it disappeared. Must have been. Must have decided, hey, shit, I don't want to have anything to do with this. Oh, man. Are you a real person, or are you part of this thing that's hijacked my YouTube channel? Yeah. So tell me something, FJB. Where do you know about Delphi? Do you? Do you know about it? Do you know anything about me? Okay, Rebecca Ann. Good. I'm glad. FJB hasn't told me. Yep, sure don't. Because I'm going to start blocking people that get in here. Because I think I got hijacked, unfortunately. Usually, when that hijack happens, is because someone did something to me that doesn't like me. No. Well, hello, Rebecca Ann. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna need to. I like to get on YouTube and do some of these, but I'm gonna have to go back to StreamYard so I can block this because I don't like where we're going here. Unfortunately, I think I got maybe some people on here that watch me, but I think I've been. Okay, I get it. I see what's going on here. Anybody that's watching right now, who is my favorite group, band of all time? Nobody knows, do they? You don't watch my channel. Bye bye. This is funny. You have to let them know what. I have to let them know to grow my channel. What am I going to grow my channel with? People that I don't know, or people that don't know me. Yeah, I understand that I put videos on my channel, but usually the videos I put on my channel, people are interested in. They're not just coming along here, uh, going, "Hey, what's up?" Rebecca Ann, you can go to my channel and find it out. I started another stream and same shit's happening. Yeah. So here, I'll ask you a question. What do you people think of John Lennon? Hey, Rebecca Ann figured it out. Congratulations. What's my favorite video I've ever made? All of them. What am I supposed to say? No, probably my favorite video I've ever made is um I don't know. It's a toss up. But I've had a couple of different Route 66 videos that I did. So Brimtime likes Trump. Do I believe in God? Yeah. What you sipping on? Miller Lite. Do I have a gun? No, I don't. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, I did. I did get my kicks on Route 66. Yeah, Route 66 Gemini Giant. Yeah, it's not there any longer. They had a big fight over that, and now it's not in Wilmington anymore. I don't know where it's at right now, but it's going to be back in Wilmington sometime soon, I believe. Yeah, I told you I was 175 years old. What song am I listening to right now? It's by John Lennon. I'll let you guess. So as this stream get pumped into like, so Sabrina, did you not know me? But the stream came up for you to watch. It was just a question. Is it like a random stream that showed up and that you clicked on it? Oh, okay. So you guys did do that. That's weird. Huh. Well, that makes me feel a little better. That's kind of cool then. So then, of all these people that are on here, I see I got some Trump stuff. See if I can go back through here. So who are Trump fans on here? I want to know if that's how I got all of you people on here. Is it Trump? Is it because I want to know the algorithm? Oh, okay. Because I've never had this. Okay, I've never had this happen like this. I see that my viewer counts went down, so I've got uh, s- the- a small amount of people on here. Okay, I see MAGA's MAGA or a MAGA on there as MAG 24, 2024. Okay. Okay, Sweet Lullabies, you stumbled upon it. Did you stumble upon it? Have you enjoyed it? I just never. This is actually kind of different because normally I have my live stream and I have the same 4 or 5 people on there. That's why it's funny to see all these different people. So I'm going to ask you, all of you out there, what was the biggest story of the week for most of you? What was the? I'm a nice looking white man. Well, thank you. Okay, so Brim time. I just got here and heard you say Route 66, and I live on Route 66. Where do you live?
What state?
What state? I don't want to give your
State
location.
code.
I don't want to give your location. What state? How about that? And then I can tell you where I've been at. Okay, Chaz 82 or Chaz 81. 82, I jumped you up one. Chaz 81's, you live in New Mexico. Oh, Brim time, you live in Illinois. North, south, middle. And I'm not going to narrow it anymore. I just want to kind of have an idea. California. Right now, there's mainly half naked, weird people dancing on lives. You are more interesting, laugh out loud from Georgia. So, Sabrina, you're from Georgia. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do any dancing naked lives because that would be horrifying. Okay, Brim time, you're in Chicago area. Okay, that's cool. Sweet Lullabies is in Nashville, Tennessee. Wouldn't mind going there sometime. We came here for all the nice looking white men. You're going to have to keep looking because there's not a lot of them around. Okay. What's my favorite kind of Chinese food? I don't like Chinese food. You want me to tell you I like Chinese food? I don't like no Chinese food. Trump or Biden? Is that who I'm MAGA? Is that who I'm picking? Trump or Biden? What state am I in? That same one you're in. Brim time. Okay, so back to the MAGA. Tell us Trump or Biden. Well, it's going to be Trump. Why would I pick Biden? Oh, I'm probably going to lose half of my audience. So Chaz, you got Bill and I got family in Westchester, Sunnyside. Is that's suburbs?
Well, because
Yeah, mind functions. You got lucky to only get crazy. Yeah, it's like he moved his head like an inch, and he's popping off the old quarter panel. Well, okay. So if I, so as long as I say that it's that it's Trump, then I'm not going to lose anything. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Joe Biden of like 30, 40 years ago, um, Joe Biden can talk. He was a plagiarist, but he was a lot. He could actually function and put sentences together. And now, not so much. So, oh, thanks, MAGA. If that's true, you just hit the sub. Thank you. Um, and first pumped after LOL. Sabrina, I don't know what and first pumped after is. I think it's going to be Harris. I saw that. I saw um, that Hillary's going to be the person. That's what the big hubbub is. The hubbub bub bub is going to be that Hillary's going to step out of the shadows and go, yeah, here I am. So it could be Hillary. Fist pumped. I still don't know what that means. Yeah. Am I in southern or northern or southern Illinois? It depends on where the line's at. Where are you drawing the line? Please, please saw my brother's name. I think you're somebody that doesn't need to be on here. Fight, fight, fight. Yeah. Hey, actually, it was last Saturday that I was sitting on here when I found out about it. I-80. Well, then it's southern because when I went to college, everybody south of I-80 was in southern Illinois. That's what all my frat brethren said. So, southern then. So, Sweet Lullabies, Indiana. I've been to Indiana a lot. You know, I'm not that far from Indiana. If you watch my videos, you'll probably, I've made no, I haven't really hid anything. It's pretty obvious where I live, so it's not like I'm trying to hide anything. Some say I-74 through Champaign, Springfield. Yep. Well, you're going to look at a blank screen for about 4 minutes because I'm going to leave. Actually, not looking at a blank screen. You're looking at what's behind me. I am back. Oh man, I lost a bunch of people. Doesn't surprise me. Any Indiana, some say I don't think I live in your town, Brimtime. So who's still here? It's quite interesting to see how this live stream works. It's much easier this way to read these comments. I guess I shouldn't have left. It's kind of hard to avoid that. Hello. Oop. Don't want to get that. Don't want to get that too loud. Don't want to get the copyright strike. Copyright strike. So I go and leave, and then everyone leaves. Doesn't want to say anything anymore.
Maybe they decide to take a break.
Yeah.
It was an opportunity
Yeah.
for them to take a break.
Got a few people still watching. Chaz, are you still on there?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yep. Are you there? Yes. Oh, Brimtime, you're still there. I don't think I live in your town, and if I did, that would be extremely weird. Or the algorithm was tremendous. I was able to figure that out. That would be quite.
That would be most
Yeah.
peculiar.
It would be astonishing. Astonishing.
Quite.
The algorithm must have wasted away. That other one I had when I had the stream on there it was like 75 people, but they were all from the Middle East
So
or
where do you
India.
think everybody went?
I'm doing exactly
Where
okay.
did everybody go?
Yeah, Brimtime says I'm doing exactly what you're doing, sitting on my back porch relaxing. That's what you do. Maybe you are here. Are you in my neighborhood? Is that you? Is that you? Do you live 2 doors down from me?
Maybe the one with the
Yeah.
precious furry friends.
Well, you probably don't want to listen to dead air, so anybody that's out there, anybody at all the ships at sea, is anybody out there? What's something interesting that's going on besides political wise? Anything out there anything going on in the world, big or small, entertaining, not entertaining, is tripped your trigger. It's got your fancy. Oh, so Brimtime, you're just south of Joliet. I'm going to be going that way tomorrow, actually. I'm going to take a little trip up. I'm going to run up a little bit of Route 66 and then
That's funny.
bobbity boop, babbity boop to some places and then go from there.
It's quite coincidental.
Yeah. Well, Brimtime, I I hope you've liked what you've seen. You're somebody new. I don't know if you ever seen me before. You probably haven't, but good that you came aboard. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel.
Welcome.
I always do these impromptu. I don't do a big setup for lives. I just do them impromptu. Anybody that watches, what the hell's going on over there? So this is kind of how I operate. I'm not a big production man. Maybe someday I will be a big production man.
No wonder it
But
needs to dry.
sometimes I just sit out in the yard with a cold one, enjoying the night, talking, whatever comes up. If we got enough people on there, I talk about whatever they want to talk about. That's why I'd like to see more people on here because I want to be able to discuss what they're talking about from this and that and this and that. So could be this and it could be that. Sometimes this is better than that. Sometimes that's better than this.
Could meet in the middle.
Yep. And there's always the middle of the road.
Right.
Mm-hmm. When you live in the Midwest, you have to sit outside this time of year because you don't get to sit around outside year round like you can some places. So it's a panic. You're kind of in a panic. You have to do what you've got to do. I don't know where it's going with that, but
Our furry friends are having so much fun over there.
are they?
Not so
So,
fun.
Brem time, so you subbed or you sunned? Is the B next to the ends on the old keyboard? I can't remember. Sunned is fine too. I'm happy you sunned. Oh no, now I got you Juan David Chavez. Hello. So, Juan David, did you get me through a algorithm or are you already subscribed to my channel? Yep. Okay, thanks, Brim Time. I figured that's what it was. I think the B's and the N's are next to each other on the old keyboard.
Right.
Yee! Bada bing.
That's correct.
Well, thanks again. So, anybody that's watching, anybody out there, it's like I'm sending a signal out into space. Anybody, and they receive it, and they're like, "What the hell was this? This was 30 years ago." I want to hear from you. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to get on here, and I want to be able to hear from you. I want to be able to hear something that you want to talk about.
Does anybody want to see some etching?
Yeah, maybe I should say that. Does anyone want to see some itchings? I've never had this. I've never had this. I did one time, like I said. I think I was sitting over there. I did a live, and I got like a whole bunch of other people, and it was weird.
Really?
And then I did this one twice, and I got a bunch of new people.
Mhm.
I guess that's good for me.
That is pretty good.
Maybe it has to do with horizontal and
Yeah.
vertical videos. If I do it horizontal, nobody comes on here. If I do it vertical, yeah, I wonder if it is. So, what? Cheeky says, so is it the Christian God? Did I say something about God? I don't know if I said anything about God. I'm Christian, so I suppose. Cheeky. Cheeky, are the only. Were you on here before? You may have been. I don't know. Can you hear that? Can you hear George? George, my favorite Beatle.
It's still Route 66. What? Are you videoing?
Mhm. What were you gonna say anyway?
Is it? But anyway, at the beginning of the Cars movie, well, the ending with the final race, remember he's like, "Hello, race fans, and welcome to what has become quite simply the biggest." Yep.
Lennon was there. No, it's George that's the George that's Hindu. I guess Lennon was whatever. But this night has been definitely interesting with the lives. I hope this happens more. I still think that the reason why I've gotten this is because it's on a horizontal and or it's on a vertical and not horizontal. I don't know. Kind of interesting. Could you hear that song playing, Cheeky? That's what I'm curious about. I see there's more people on here. See, so you can hear it. Can you hear what it? Yeah, it's George right now again. And it's probably a copyright strike. I don't know if they do that on lives. If they do, what do I care? Because I'm not making any money off this. I'm just sitting down here in my backyard listening to what I want to listen to and hoping somebody gets on here and says something that I can converse with as a friend. Yep. It's my Spotify playlist. It's my solo Beatles favorites. And that's what's playing right now. So enjoy it while you can. Because I think I did a video. I've done a couple of videos where I got copyright stricken, and they removed it. And they, I think they muted one of my other ones. I think I lost the sound. I don't remember, so I got rid of that video. I haven't gotten rid of hardly any videos. Ones that I didn't like. Usually I keep them on there without me getting rid of them because I don't want to put a video on there and then not stand behind it in the audios. Dump it later. Such a beautiful evening. I hope. I hope. How long do I normally stream for? Neat. So it's. So how do you say that? So cheeky. I scrolled through all the way through the live streams, and I'm back to you. Is that good? With the rest of them much more boring than me? I hope so, because that's nice. I'm glad you came back. So Nico, let's see, Neat Coconut. So Neat Coconut. Neat Coconut. How long do you normally stream for? As long as I want. It could be 8 minutes. Could be 40 minutes. Could be forever. Could be I never shut it off. As long as there's power. As long as power lasts, I could stream forever. Would you like how long do you watch a stream normally? Nick Coconut. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 40 minutes. Hmm. You usually never watch YouTube. Then how'd you get here? Nick Coconut. Nick Coconut. How did you get on here? If you don't watch YouTube, how did you find me? That's the question. That is the question. Are you into creation science or anything like that? It's too heavy. It's too heavy for me. I believe in God. I got a few people on here that are watching. They're not commenting. I see it's grown a little bit. It'd be nice to at least say, to come into here, come into the stream and say,
Hello.
hello, how are you doing? All of a sudden, it smells like an old attic out here. It smells like an old attic or a dusty old bookcase.
Well, I certainly hope it's not me. I just came back out.
I'm done out of beer. I hope that some of you that are on here have checked out my channel. I have a lot of horribly interesting things on there.
This dribble.
That's like a horribly interesting is a juxtaposition. Is that what's that when it's oxymoron? Yeah, oxymoron. I would like to have another beer, but I don't have any around me. And if I leave, then I'll lose everybody. Madam. Yep. Oh, I went off the screen. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I always wonder if anybody locally to where I live at is actually watching me. Because I never advertise that I'm on here. So, could be watching me and they just don't want to say anything. What the hell happened to this cap? It's supposed to screw right back on there. That's not screwing. It's not screwing itself back on. Come on, screw yourself back on. Yeah, here comes my backup refreshments.
All right, here comes your beer wench.
For some reason, this cap won't go back on here. Did this cap fly in from another region? Thank you. As I've said before, for people that don't know me, all of my live streams are not pre-programmed. I just get on here and start talking away. It could be me vacuuming the house. Probably not. Could be me mowing the lawn. That'd be more likely. It's whatever I feel like doing. I see still have people on here that aren't saying anything.
It's called potluck.
Yeah, that's it. I think I said earlier, hey, look, this cap off a different can fits this can. How about that? How much? I'm gonna keep this cap for that bottle. So what's everyone doing this weekend? Are we already in the weekend? Yeah, I guess it's Saturday. So what are we doing for the rest of the weekend? Anybody can do anything later on tonight, this evening? And if you're in Pakistan, is it tomorrow? What are we doing on a Sunday? What are we doing on a Sunday? We sleeping in? Are we praying to, where are we going to church? Are we digging up dinosaurs? Yeah. Are we drinking beer? Are we having tea and crumpets? Are we going to a museum? Are we going to...
Maybe we're going to solve the world's problems.
Yeah. Are we going to solve the world's problems?
You think that can ever get done?
I don't know. I got people watching, but they ain't commenting.
Come on. Don't be afraid.
11 a.m. Sunday here. Relaxing and recovering after 14 days. 11 a.m. Sunday. Are you in Australia? No. Where are you at? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're in Australia. Because I do have a lot of viewers that come from Australia. That might be why the algorithm worked that way. I have a lot of viewers in Australia, New Zealand, Israel, Canada, the UK, and the United States, where I am currently positioned. So I'm glad you're here from Australia. That's why I figured you probably were from. Because I know all my time zones. Yep. Me knows me time zones. What is your time zone, by the way? What is your time zone called? Mine is the Central Time Zone. Is it like the Central Time Zone of Australia? The Eastern Time Zone of Australia? I don't know how these time zones work. I'm Central. We have Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, and the Atlantic, which it's like the eastern part of Canada, like Nova Scotia and places like that. Cracker Box Palace. Oh man, getting tired, getting seeps. I should put you on here. Eastern
No,
Standard
no,
Time of
no.
Australia. So it is the same.
No.
So that means that you are like Sydney? I don't know how it works. Where's Perth at? Sydney's on the East Coast, isn't it? What's the capital of Australia? Cheeky. What is the official or official? What is the overall capital of Australia? Kind of like the capital of Illinois is Springfield, but the capital of the United States is DC. I'm just curious. The funny thing is that I usually have, yeah, same as Sydney time, capital is Canberra. Huh,
Yeah,
it's a Canberra.
that's right.
Well, that's cool. Thanks.
Canberra. Like it. It's kind of like your last name.
Yeah, I'm glad all these different people were on here because usually I have the same group and they're not here, so that's weird. Maybe they're shut out. Maybe they're watching something more important than me. How can that be? Nobody's more important than me. I'm the best. I'm whispering like Joe Biden. Hey, Cheeky, if you were in the United States, who would you vote for, Joe Biden or Donald Trump? Because it's just me and you right now, Cheeky. Cracker Box Peppers. Trump all the way. Okay. Well, that's good. You ever heard of Ron DeSantis? The whole world needs Trump. What the world needs now is Donald Trump. Hey, Zen Monkey. I think I recognize you from somebody else. You ever seen any of my stuff before? Zen Monkey? But cheeky? Possibly true. The whole world doesn't need Biden because doesn't know where he's at. No, you have not. Well, that's good. It just seems like I had seen you before on something. Maybe it was on somebody else's. It's a small world. I could have saw you on someplace else. You never know. You never know what you're gonna get. Yes, I follow your politics. So cheeky, did you know me before this live stream? Or that's the question I'm posing right now for cheeky. Did you follow my channel before this live stream? And Caleb, the new Michael Jordan of NBA. I didn't ask that. You never saw me before today. Okay, and that explains it. Caitlin Clark. She's from Iowa, and she's on the Indiana ladies basketball team, which I don't know what it's called. It's almost like I whistled that. Yep. Beep. Beep, beep. Well, I am just enjoying the backyard. And I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to wrap up this one.
Right, we're waiting for the full moon to come
Yeah.
out.
Waiting for the full moon. What is it supposed to be?
Is
It's not strawberry moon, is it?
No.
No.
um, let me look.
Maybe somebody knows what the moon's supposed to be. The moon. The moon. Here comes the moon. What's is it the peppermint moon? It's the apple spice moon? Maybe it's the
No, no. Right.
pumpkin spice?
It's the buck moon.
Buck moon.
Buck moon. No, I did hear that the other.
Buck moon.
Right.
What's the buck moon supposed to be?
Because it starts. I think it's when the male deers start.
Male
losing their
deers?
Antlers.
Oh. How
Something
much?
to do with right. Yeah, it does.
Huh. Well, that's something. Well, ain't that something? Should I wrap this up? For the people that are still watching me, there's what, 4 or 5, 6? I don't know. It keeps bouncing back and forth. Should I keep going with my listen? Cheeky says, listen to be led by the Spirit. Time is short in the USA. Trump is your last time extension. Why do you say that, Cheeky? How's Australia done? How's that going? I know in New Zealand, everyone was always in the United States going, I'm going to move to New Zealand. I'm going to move to New Zealand. And then after COVID, it was like, I'm not moving to New Zealand. Is it like that?
It's like me,
Hmm?
because
Is that where we're at?
that's it's got something to do,
I don't know.
a symbol of transformation and evolution.
Are we still on the buck moon? Oh, what's it called?
Right.
Oh, okay. The buck
The time
moon.
of year that young buck
The
deer
buck
will grow
moon.
their antlers for the mating season. I knew it had something to do with their antlers.
The buck moon. Does anybody else know what the buck moon is?
I just told you
Yeah.
what the buck moon is.
Growing their antlers. And I'm okay. I keep jumping around with nobody will stay. I've got just Cheeky right now, I think. I'm glad you're staying there, Cheeky. I don't care. I could have 500 people watching, or I could have 3. We are all going downhill. Cheeky says we are all, or we are going downhill. Is that Australia or the entire world? Because that's kind of heavy. If it's just Australia, that's a long ways away from here. And to be a callous American, why would I care? Just like if the United States is falling apart and you're in Australia, why would you care? No. So Australia is falling apart. That's a shame. The only thing I ever knew about Australia when I was a kid that it was a leper colony until I found out it was a much nicer place. That's what happens when you're taught certain things. Because Australia seemed like a much nicer place to live than the United Kingdom. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'm right. Who knows that way? I think this live is going to be 6 hours.
God.
I would be out here sitting out here. Dude would be falling on me. I'd be sitting out here going, I'm old. My bones are hurt. I know one thing. I got to go back to I got to go back to visit the old lily pad.
Oh,
I got 5 people on here, maybe 6 people. If I leave now, then I'm going to come back and there's going to be 1 person on there and it might be
sitting there
Cheeky.
watching
I
the
don't
wheels
know.
go around and, that's
You never know. You never know what you're going to get. I'm going to leave and I'm going to come right back and I don't want anybody leaving because if I come back there and it says 1, I'm going to be sad because that could be just me. It's cold here. We had 0 last night. Yeah, because you're Cheeky, you're exactly opposite of us, right? We're in summer, you're in winter, correct? I will read your response when I come back, which will be in 4.5 minutes. Whoops. No. Yeah. I'm coming back. Don't
they
leave.
can just listen to my whistling.
Moving day means you're in for a big transition.
way back. Oh, yeah. Cheeky like to. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So cheeky like the whistling entertainment. Hey, there you go. My nose is plugging up. So jealous of the warmth. Yeah, it's way. It for a while. For a while there, it was way warm, like way too warm. Right now it's fantastic. This is how I always wish it was. But the unfortunate thing is that it gets way too humid where we're at, and um, this can be unbearable when you're sitting out here just suffering. Clinking, clinking cans. Man, my nose really plugged up. That's part of the problem sitting out here. The old the old schnoz is plugging up. But it is. It's right now it's nice. It can get unbearably hot, when it's humid. If it's 90 degrees, it can feel like it's 100 easily. Or at least to me. It could be 60 degrees out and 100% humidity, and that's, you can't make fun of that. That's American muscle right there. I see I lost most of my audience. I guess I'm just going to have to install another bladder.
I think you're gonna have to lose me too, yeah? I think not. For the evening.
Yeah. By the way, TikTok doesn't need to see. TikTok, yeah.
Instant.
I'm going to look at the headlines while I'm on here. Let's go to the headlines. This could be interesting. Let's see what's up right now. What's happening in the old world right now? We're going to go to X. We're going to find that out. Holy cow. I'm going to have to get better than this. Okay. I'm going to read a little bit of X, formerly Twitter, and who I follow on here. This could be interesting. So, lately, the thing that's been going around here in the old US of A is that Joe Biden is he's going to withdraw from the presidential race um, by Sunday. I don't know if that's true. This is not my normal voice. My nose is plugging up because I have allergies. I see that Trump did a rally in Michigan. Looks like he had a lot of people turn out. That's cool. Got a tiny little band-aid on his ear. I think he should have came out. I think he should have came out after the assassination attempt. Just had the old ragged ear, the old Evander Holyfield. But anyway, Biden is supposedly going to drop out of the presidential race. I don't know if that's going to be true or if it's going to happen, which would be tomorrow. If it does, be interesting to find out. But supposedly, the candidate that may be entering the race on the Democratic Party is going to be one. Are you ready for this? Hillary Rodham Clinton. Is that going to be true? Are we going to see, after 8 years, a Donald Trump Hillary Clinton rematch and not a Donald Trump Joe Biden rematch? Huh. That'll be something. I always thought. I suggest I did a poll on my YouTube page. YouTube, you know, where you're watching me right now. I did a poll asking who it should be. I think I covered this on Wednesday, but we're going to cover it again. If you were to pick a replacement for Joe Biden, who would it be? And my choices were Kamala Harris, Andy Beshear, governor of Kentucky, good governor, Governor Hairstyle from California, Gavin Newsom, and an upturned mop. The upturned mop won, hands down. So let's see if the upturned mop edges out Hillary Clinton for that coveted spot as the replacement on the Democrat side. We're going to check through here. So, what concerns you most about the 2024 presidential election? That's a good question. I'd like to ask whoever's out there watching. I can't tell how many people. I could be talking to myself, but I can't tell how many people are out there. What concerns you most about the 2024 presidential election? That's a good question. That's a good question for anybody. I don't care if you're just a casual, that you don't get into politics that much. You just, you know, there's always the people that's like, oh, I don't know who to vote for. It's the lesser of two evils, I guess. But even those people have concerns. Everyone has concerns. Everyone matters. Everyone has concerns. So I guess if it was me, what concerned you most about the 2024 presidential election is whether or not it is going to be secure. Is it going to be a secure election? Are we going to have doubts? I'm not a big conspiracy person. I used to be a conspiracy person when I was about 19 years old, coming out of high school, going into college. I had a lot of conspiracy theories. I think conspiracy theories are, for the most part, idiotic. I think most of them are off balance, with no factual substance. But there are questions that need to be answered when it comes to a lot of things that may seem a little hinky, like recently with how the hell someone can get that close to a presidential candidate and not be noticed. But that's for another time, maybe. Or maybe later. Let's scroll through a little bit more. I didn't know I followed these people. Anyway, this gives me a little bit of something to talk about. Gives me a little bit of a little substance. Of course, I follow a lot of different people on Twitter that probably shouldn't be repeated on here. But okay, let's go. Give me something good. Tell me something good. Come on. Project 2025. Does anybody out there that really know what Project 2025 is? It's a scare tactic. It's a scare tactic that Democrats have for about Republicans. And the only reason that Project 2025 came out, which Donald Trump really doesn't believe in most of it, and most of it is just eliminating certain things like the Department of Education. That's why the teachers and the teachers unions don't like it. But it's mainly a scare tactic for Democrats to run on, because they don't really have anything, especially if you're going to stick with Joseph Robinette Biden. Let's see. Bobbity bing, a bobbity boo. Keith Olbermann, he's a nut job. I don't know what he's talking about there. Oh, so Keith Olbermann thinks that Donald Trump wasn't hit by a bullet. Speaking of that, that's a deal where I've seen the common thing amongst the non-believers. He was hit by a shard of glass from the teleprompter, but you can easily see that the teleprompter was not hit. So that's debunked. Middle East, not looking good, not looking good, not looking good. There's a comment on here, somebody back to on Twitter. It says, "What the F are you babbling about?" That could be said about me. What are you babbling about? What are you babbling about? Yikes. So, people are still cool with an assassination. That's horrifying. Holy cow. Well, that's been definitely an interesting day. Wow, 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 wow. Still got a few of you watching. Couple few. I'm not begging for questions, or statements, but hey, all my lights turned on. Wow, this is pretty cool. I'm never sitting out here at this time. Got all this set up out here, and I'm never able to see it. Huh, pretty cool. You know, some people can never enjoy the outside like this. Most people are inside watching TV, looking at their phones, looking at their computers, and aren't able to enjoy the beauty that is outside. So, you might take that upon yourself to go outside and enjoy it. I'd like to see some more comments out there, because I feel like I'm talking to myself. I don't want to talk to myself. But if I have to talk to myself, I will. What's happening? Oh, man, I don't get it. Yikes. There's a good question. Who likes, hey, MAGA, I'm glad you're back. So MAGA, I assume that you were watching President Trump's rally in Grand Rapids. So what'd you think about it? Did he seem like he was back on track? Did he seem, I'm only seeing little clips of it here. He seems like he's back to full-blown Trump. So did he seem that way? Yeah. I assume absolutely is that he's back to how he normally is, which is off the cuff and full bore. And that bird is up to something. I don't know if you can hear him or not. Well, I am glad that looks like a big. It looks like a big crowd, substantial crowd that Trump had in Michigan. I know he loves crowds, but this one looks actually pretty big. Quite impressive. He took a bullet for yeah. I suppose. I mean, I haven't been in that situation, so I don't know what it's like to be 1 inch from dying like that, because that would have been catastrophic for a head injury. So yes, I mean he can say that. No matter what, um, he definitely earned some stripes on that. So Tom looks sus. So Tom looks sus. That's a odd name. So you look sus. YouTube KFC, like YouTube and Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't get it. So you don't like YouTube and Kentucky Fried Chicken, or you're just suspect to YouTube's love for Kentucky Fried Chicken? I don't know. You're gonna have to explain that to me, because that seems weird. Because Kentucky Fried Chicken seems, you like KFC? Because Kentucky Fried Chicken has good chicken. Hey, hey, Troll Shovel. I won't say your name because you don't know who these people are. Because I just met them this evening, so I'm not going to say who you are. But it's good to see you here. Um, so, Troll Shovel joined in when we're talking about whether or not Tom looks sus YouTube. Like, so Tom sus YouTube. He likes KFC, but I don't know if he likes. If I'm still confused. Maybe you're gonna have to expound on that. Tom looks sus YouTube KFC. Uh, Yeah, I don't know about that. It says Fox News and the Washington Post are now reporting that Trump's security detail requested more manpower and gear the day before the assassination attempt. Biden said no. I guess we'll find out. If that's true, then that's not good. Okay, so Tom looks sus YouTube KFC. So sus, I understand what sus. I'm not a hip kid, but I get it. I know what suspicious is. I look suspicious. I like KFC, and since it's YouTube, that's what YouTube is. Yeah, so I get it. I understand other people's handles. Troll Shovel, I understand his. You won't, but I do. And his is funny. But mine is just me, and that is my real name, and that's what I go by. And that cicada up there, I think his battery needs to be charged because he sounds weird. He needs to plug in. Cool name? Who, me? Or Troll Shovel? My name was given to me by my mom. And my surname, or my, yeah, surname is Irish. Um, as I was speaking about the cicada up there, he just, oh, you and Troll Shovel, okay. Um, mm, 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 I can't believe I'm still sitting down here. I'm getting darker. Sky's still good. This has been an interesting night because I have been all over the place, which has been exciting because I wish I could do all these and I could just be all over the place. And I wish I had everyone that would follow along with me as I went all over the place. I don't really want to talk about things that people won't hear me talk about. I got a lot of subscribers from the Delphi case, but I don't want to always talk about that because I think it's pretty much over with. I think everything is going to fall into place. It's pretty much done. Hopefully, justice is coming, and I think it will be. Um, Other than that, my life involves around traveling, the Beatles, traveling, sitting outside, enjoying the evening. That's the kind of things I want to talk about. Or just things off topic or things that are on topic, things that are in your face right now, whether it's politics or whatever. So you like traveling a lot or I lot traveling. Okay, there you go. You ever been to? Yeah, I was been. I was in California briefly. I was in California for about 45 minutes. I was on Route 66. I swooped in there, hit Needles, California, back into Arizona. That's all I needed to do. I stole some sand from the Colorado River along. It's a little near a country club in in Needles. I think it was a country club, something like that. I don't know. There's an annoying jet boat that kept going back and forth. Scooped up some sand, put it in a little thing, got it in my house, got it in my office. It says Needles, California on it. That's as far as I've gotten. And that might be as far as I need to get, but I don't know. It all depends. Depends on where you want to go. Hey, look, you can see me because of my tablet. I guess that helps out because you wouldn't want to not see me. Donald Trump. Got a lot of Trump stuff on my ex. I'm trying to go through it. So, anybody out there that's watching me, I got a little bit of an increase. I don't even know what I was going to ask. Throw me something out there. Throw me something out there that I might want to comment on. I told you I got a lot of followers from Delphi. For those that you don't know it, nah, I don't even want to go through it. Look it up. I'm trying to move on from that. If anything substantial happens from the Delphi case, that is the Delphi murders. For those that you don't know it, I guess I'll throw that out there. If anything substantial happens, which nothing is really substantially happening, there might be a a hearing or a court document or whatever that comes out. I'm not really interested in that. I'm interested in a final verdict, whether or not it's a plea deal or an actual court trial. Other than that, it means nothing to me right now until there's an actual finality to it. Once there's a finality to it, or close to a finality to it, then I'll probably become more interested and we'll talk about it more. But just talking in general, flippant, useless commentary about it I'm not going to do it. So, those of you that are out there that watch me for that content will have to wait. Other than that, it's going to be me talking about stuff that I want to talk about. And if nobody's watching me, that's fine too, because I will keep on talking till I can't go on. We can work it out. Yeah. We might just do Brandon's scroll through on Twitter. That might be something we might be looking at that. We might be doing Brandon's scroll through on Twitter. Uh-oh. Is that something that somebody might want to watch? Tico about anything you want. Tico? What's Tico mean? Oh, okay. Does Tico mean talk? Talk about anything I want? No, no. Tico. It's actually getting cool outside. More than I want. I haven't seen my normal, actually, I haven't seen my normal Delphi people. I got some Beetle people too. A few Beetle people, but I think I lost probably a lot of them. They know when I do lives, I don't usually talk about Beatles because what's there really to talk about? The last thing that I was able to talk about was, hey, Nancy says, I know her, who believes in ghosts and spirits. That's a good topic. Now I'm going to get freaked out because I'm sitting outside and it's dark and there's a lot of creepy things around me. Mm-hmm. Here's something I want to ask people. No, I'm going to use my... Why does that keep doing that? Anyway. Who... Now I'm like sinister. Um... Who... Where the hell was I going with that? Huh. That's what happens when you're live. You can't remember anything. I don't have any massive screens around me telling me what I'm supposed to say. There's no notes. There's no nothing. It's grass, sky, my garage, a car, trees, my fire pit. I don't have a screen full of stuff. So, now it stinks out here. Why do people always have to start burning stuff? Anyway, I don't even know what I was going to say. Let's go back to who believes in ghosts and spirits. Hey, no, I know what I was going to say. Who believes that coincidences are real? Is it a coincidence or is it actually happening? I don't know how to say that. Is it a coincidence or is it going, when something happens, say this happens and it's weirdly connected, is that a coincidence or was it actually connected? I guess that's how I would say it. Is that how you would say it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Sounds right to me. Is it a coincidence? Or are they really tied together? Fate. That's a good one. I believe that. That's a good one. I don't know if I guess I don't know if I believe it for sure, but it's believable. That's fate. Now I'm starting to get creeped out because there's a lot of noises over there. So apparently Trump is, people I follow, El Salvador. He keeps knocking the president of El Salvador, who happens to be probably the best president of El Salvador in a long time. Because El Salvador was a garbage country, but whatever. Whatever. I'm getting darker and darker. It's getting darker to see me. Let's put this up here. Maybe this will help. That just makes me freakier looking. I'm probably going to have to wrap this up because it's getting too dark outside. I think the next time I do a live, I'm going to do it on the old computer, but it's going to be a new computer where I control it better, and I'm going to do it on whatever the hell that Mallard thing is. I can't remember what it is. It won't be YouTube Live. It'll be whatever the hell that is. I can't think of what it is. Help me out. Nah. Anyway, that's what it'll be. And it'll be more controlled. I'll be able to probably correspond. But I do like these. Hey, look. You can see what I'm looking at. Okay, anyway. So, until then, I guess, as much as I don't want to say goodbye, I will say goodbye. I will see you then, and I look forward to it. Maybe there might be I might be doing a live tomorrow, possibly from a different location. You never know. If I find something interesting, I might do a live. I might just want to do a live with a bunch of people around me and music, frivolity. You never know. So, until then, I will see you then. Or maybe I won't. Or maybe I will. Anyway, I will see you then. So, yeah. Peace out, my brother. I hope you're going to be there next time, Mega. It was good having you on here. Everyone else that came in here that was new, maybe this worked out better than I thought it was going to. You never know how these things are going to play out. So, these in the future might be better than normal. And it could end up being a much better space to do some talks, have some chats. I'm looking forward to it. So, I will see you then. Next time, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.